Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. And yep, Casey Anthony trial. The next jailhouse visit is George and Cindy. Now I find the ones with George and Cindy really uncomfortable to watch. So this first one happened on 25th of July at 2 p.m. I'm going to insert a clip of the beginning.
We've been watching you for so long. You haven't? I love you. I love you too. Hi. We've been seeing you sitting down. Okay. Yeah, I was talking with one of the doctors. We forgive anything that you've said. Or done. Hold on. Can we turn?
So they exchange pleasantries. Hi, how are you? And Casey asks about the shirt George is wearing. It has Kaylee's picture on the back and it's the Never Lose Hope Foundation. And I'm going to say this now. The impression I get is that Casey is a bit pissed off that she's not in the thick of all this, whether it's just purely for attention or she genuinely wants to find her daughter. Cindy says that the whole of the United States is looking for Kaylee, and Casey says she knows that. Cindy then asks Casey if they are going to be able to find Kaylee. Genuine question. I insert a clip.
Everybody is looking for her. Are we going to be able to find her, do you think? I hope we can, Mom. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask Lee.
So, just my observations, I think you can totally tell that Casey is lying. You know, her whole vibe is off. Cindy is asking questions and Casey is just getting snippy with her and saying she's already spoke to Lee about this. I mean, poor Cindy, that's all I can say. Cindy asks if Casey thinks Zanny is acting on her own or with someone else, to which Casey replies she doesn't know. Well, you do. They are talking about a woman that came forward that said she saw and spoke to Kaylee. This woman said the little girl told her that her name was Kaylee Marie Anthony, and Casey wants everyone looking into it and everything else. I'm sure they are, Casey. I mean, they are looking into absolutely everything. Zanny's entire family, which doesn't even exist. And this just makes me so mad and makes me feel so bad for these guys that are just searching into stuff that's not even there. Cindy asks what message Kaylee would like Cindy to give to Zanny when she speaks to the media. And Casey says to bring Kaylee back. She forgives her and her only concern is that she brings Kaylee back to them. Cindy keeps trying to ask questions, but Casey keeps cutting her off and telling her that they will speak through the mail. Casey has things she wants to tell them but not now, so she doesn't want them recorded, obviously. Cindy then asks her if there's a message for Kaylee as Casey's mum, and she says Mummy loves her very much and she's the most important thing in the entire world to her, and to be brave. I'm sorry, but I still can't get past the fact she was out partying and living it up while her daughter was missing. Sorry, but I don't think I'll ever move on from that part. So then there's a bit of information that gets dropped. I have a clip of it. Zanny had a key to the house.
Someone else been in our house? I don't know, Mom. Possibly. I told you a long time ago she had a key.
Cindy tells her that nobody thinks she did anything to Kaylee. Well, they do. At this point, I think she did. Cindy also tells her that there's a lot of people that do think she did something to Kaylee, obviously. Cindy asks if there's any messages to anyone else she wants passed on, and Casey says to tell Amy sorry. Tell Ryan thanks for all his help and to come visit her if he's in town. And here we go with she's pissed at Tony because he hasn't made contact with her and won't speak to buyers either. I don't blame him. Cindy asks about Jessie, and Casey says she would like Jessie to stay as far away from them as possible. She doesn't know how much she trusts right now. I don't know what's gone on with Jessie. So this bit is laughable. Cindy asks about a Tiffany ring of Casey's and asks where it is, and Casey doesn't know. So then Cindy says, who gave it to you, Jeff? And Casey says yes. No, he didn't. So even now she can see the pain that their parents are in. She can see how hard they're all working, yet she's just continuing to lie, and it's heartbreaking. So they get an extra 45 minutes. When the camera comes back on, all you can see is Casey smiling. I've got a picture of it. And throughout Lee's visit and this one, the only person that has smiled is Casey. Lee, Cindy and George, I don't even think they've got the energy to smile. I don't think they've got anything to smile about. Cindy asks if anyone else had visited her. She says a guy called Patrick Bourgeois. Don't know if this guy's real. I instantly thought the name was made up. She says he's friends with Mike Walker, someone from track at high school, and she says to Cindy her dad might know who Mike Walker is. I don't think he does know who he is. Lee had said that this Patrick had been emailing him, so I don't know. I think Cindy is really digging deep and trying her best to be supportive, but I think she has her doubts, and they just look broken. Cindy tells Casey about Yuri threatening her. I've got a clip.
I got threatened the other day by Detective Melich about they were going to send a squad car to visit Grandpa.
And it was regarding the date. Cindy says she knows a tiny bit of what Casey is going through, which Casey does not agree with. So during this visit, Casey has to get up and leave twice because she's in protective custody. If someone comes into the room where she's having this call, she has to leave for her own protection. She's taken back to a cell, and once it's safe, she's brought back out again. Casey is giving them the backstory of Zenaida from when she was adopted, about her stepdad, her sister. I feel it's awful to hear. Casey is saying which detective she would and wouldn't speak to, and funnily enough, she doesn't want to speak to Melich. Wonder why. She doesn't want someone that will tell her she's lying or will belittle her. So she wants enablers then. Casey's gut is telling her that Kaylee is okay, and in her heart she knows she's not far. You know she's not alive, and you know she's not far. So, interesting. If you want to watch those jailhouse visits, they're on Court TV. They are interesting to watch, just purely to watch Casey's act and how she behaves and things. So I will be back with another jailhouse visit in the next video. So bye for now.